the Niger Delta Power Holding Company, which happened that the House resolved to have an ad hoc committee to investigate into the constitutional breaches, impunity, and other infractions of the Niger Delta Power Holdings in line with the necessary provisions that established them. And it happened that I was made the chairman of the ad hoc committee. I think the Niger Delta Power Holding is a special purpose vehicle established by the House through the introduction by the Federal Executive Council to the House to drive the National Integrated Power Project in 2005. And this is a body that's being run and established by Corporate Affairs Commission, an act of the Kamal Act, and the shareholders are the three tiers of government: the federal government, the state government, and the local governments. It was established to make sure that all other sub-independent bodies that has to do with power, as it relates to power, will function effectively well and generate the necessary inputs or elements that will help power to be generated in the country. For that to have been established, to run as a company, despite the fact that the shareholdership of such establishment is in line or supposed to be in line with every other company that is established within the province of Nigeria. Now, they are being funded through the excess crude account, and that is the paramount thing that has given the legitimacy of the House to investigate how they make their money and what they use it for. Because for you to have an independent legislature is not only to make the laws. We make the laws and we have to defend the laws to know whether the spirit and soul of the intent of making such laws are being respected by different agencies, ministries, departments, or even companies that have to do with the government. So that is exactly what we're standing for, to look into those areas of the infraction, whether there are abuses. Because most times you may be driving without even, you'll be carried away to say, okay, am I doing the right thing? So it falls within the purview of the legislature as one of the mandates of the legislature to, apart from lawmaking, now you go into oversight function and representation, which is the last one. So it falls within the purview of the legislature to oversight, to see whether they are working in tandem with the necessary laws that establish them. An allegation, because that is what we're investigating, to find out the truth about such allegations, whether there are some infractions connected to that. Since they were established, we need to find out if the company is properly constituted. The federal government, which is part of the shareholder, the state government, which is part of the shareholder, the local governments, are they being invited at all times necessary in their annual general meetings to now discuss and elect and decide on issues that has to do with the company? Because if for any reason you now decide to say, okay, you pick, presently you pick a managing director or appoint any person without passing the due process, along the line, it will amount to impunity, it will amount to disrespect to the law. And most times, because of certain areas of human development, people can decide to take certain actions without knowing that they're infringing on certain rights. Rights that has to do not only on individual, but collectively to the growth of the economy. So we need to find out, are they properly constituted? The body or the persons that should represent the state tier, the local government tier, and the federal government tier, are they properly elected into that position? Because it has a procedure for the Corporate Affairs Act, Commission Act, established that for a company to run very well as a company, there must be an annual general meeting, there must be extraordinary annual general meeting, there must be some other meetings that will culminate into the decision-making level of such an establishment. So we want to find out, are they properly